Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kali ini kita akan melihat video ya, upgrade etap yang untuk V22. Ini untuk membahas tambahan-tambahan dari standar peraturannya ya, sudah mulai di-upgrade. Kita lihat aja ya videonya. Ini saya translate ke bahasa Indonesia ya.
All in design code.
Nah, ini untuk budgetnya juga ya. Sekarang udah pakai SYARAT 36022 ya. Kemarin masih 16 kalau nggak salah. Beton itu
Code has been added. Citation sets marked with analysis type walking. Here we have the analysis method, design guide 11. Floor occupancy type denotes the occupancy usage of the floor being analyzed. We have pedestrian body weight, equivalent viscous damping. To ensure consistency, the damping value is taken from the modal damping used in the excitation set's steady state load case. So if we go down to the analysis summary, each excitation set may have two associated rows in the table, one to display the results related to the low frequencies and another to the higher frequencies. Max, FRF, and dominant frequency. FRF is frequency response function. So here we have the excitation joint, response joint, DCR, design capacity ratio, a comparison of the predicted peak sinus acceleration and how it compares to the recommended limits for human comfort. The additional details panel provide the user with information related to the calculations. So here we have modal data, natural frequencies and periods of the current model, FRF data, a plot of acceleration measured at the response joint due to the loads applied through the steady state load case at the excitation joint. And the comfort limit plot, a plot that displays predicted acceleration values alongside recommended human comfort limits. So in this plot, the predicted acceleration is represented by a point and the comfort limit by a line. The all the points fall below the comfort line, the predicted accelerations are unlikely to cause human discomfort. Now, let's take a look at what new steel design and concrete design codes have been included. So under the design menu, we'll take a look at steel frame design, view revised preferences. Under steel design code, you can see AISC 36022 code has been included. So for steel frame design, including AISC 341 data. So a detailed calculation report.
Videonya ini ada dibagi dua, jadi kita jeda dulu ya sampai lihat lagi yang keduanya.
Look at concrete frame design. An enhancement was made to add joint shear design for ACI 31819 concrete frame design. Joint shear is now performed for ordinary moment frames in seismic category B using the nominal flexure strength of the beams. This was also added for intermediate moment frames as well as special moment frames. Next, let's talk about hinges. So an enhancement was made to add the capability for automatic generation of frame nonlinear hinges based upon recommendations of ASCE 4123. Let me show you where that's located. So if we go to Assign, Frame, Hinges, if you click on Add Hinge for under the frame hinge assignment data, here you can see all the new codes that have been added. So for steel beam, column, and brace hinges using the reference standard ASC 34222 as specified in the ASCE 4123 Chapter 9. Also, this has been implemented for concrete beam, column, shear wall, and coupled beam hinges using the reference standard ACI 369-122 as specified in ASCE 4123 Chapter 10. So you can see here all the options available to the user. Okay, let's take a look at auto wind load calculations. To define them, go to Define Load Patterns. Define a wind load. Included. You can see Australia New Zealand 1170-2021 has been now included. If we modify lateral load, you can see here that you can define wind exposure parameters, wind coefficients, all associated with the code. So when you run So if we scroll down, you can see under Loads, Auto Wind Loading, here is the Australia New Zealand code calculations. So as you can see, we have all the exposure parameters, factors and coefficients, lateral loading equations. As well as applied story forces. This can be found in a nice tabular format as well. Next, let's take a